This is Jeremy going solo on a little special all out soccer. Very, very late night. Special coming to you live from Boston, Massachusetts, ahead of tomorrow's game between France and Norway in the FIFA World Cup. I'm going to be recapping US's 3-2 defeat to Turkiye in Los Angeles on Thursday night. A game where Coach Maurizio Pochettino made 9 changes from the US men's national team's 2-0 victory over Australia just a week before. Be really, really casual here. Christian Pulisic, main story. He came on in the 58th minute. He played 40 minutes. He completed 10 carries. He had 3 or 4 shots. One of them hit the post. One of them was from outside the box and just missed the post. He's arguably the best player on the field, except for Arda Güler, a player I do not love to watch because he plays for Real Madrid. He's a bit of a diver. He's a bit of a moaner. He's a bit of a complainer. He got a little bust up with Seb Berhalter in midfield. His little flick through the legs of Pulisic in like the 97th minute led to chaos in the box. Very sloppy defending from the US throughout this one. Ended up defeated Kaan Ayhan, formerly of Sassuolo, now I think in Galatasaray. He finished, easy finish past Matt Turner to give Turkey the lead. A lead they wouldn't relinquish because the game was effectively over at that point. Whose fault was this? And does this even matter? The U.S. outplayed Turkey. Look at every metric. Touches in the final third. That's a big one I always look at. I think they won like 37-22. Final third entries. Where passes were made on the pitch. It was always in the Turkish final third. U.S. also doubled Turkey's shot tally 18-9. Now, Turkey's chances were all of immense quality. The first 2 were just not defended well at all in the first half. Go watch them back if you haven't seen them. The third was great individual play, and then 2 or 3 players had a chance to clear it on the line. Mark McKenzie played. Austin Trusty, I thought, put in a great shift. He was hurt, but stayed in. That was a weird one. He said in the mix zone after the game that he was kind of all right. Joe Scally came in. Joe Scally in the final third is just like, he tries. He really means well. I just don't think he has the chutzpah or the sauce, the juice to do anything meaningful. None of the players who were on yellow cards from the previous game. That's Flo Balogun. That's Tyler Adams. That's that's Anthony Robinson. And I'm forgetting one name because it's very, very late. All didn't play. Serginho Dest came on as a substitute. Alex Freeman came on as a substitute. Obviously, those players were not carrying yellows. The main story here is just the defense was absolutely unorganized for a few very key moments for Turkey. They could have had a few more chances, or players were just quite simply out of position. And this is what happens when you play players who rarely play together. I wouldn't have started Matt Turner. I would have given Matt Freeze reps just in case he's playing with these players at some point in the World Cup. And Turner ideally is never seeing the pitch again unless something happens to Matt Freeze, the U.S. starter, in net. That's the big takeaway for me is the defense, and I just think it will be better if Richards is playing. I mean, Ream is obviously the chief distributor from the back. I thought they didn't really need that because Sebastian Berhalter played so well, and that is an amazing development. He's someone I now absolutely trust to come on if the U.S. is winning, ping the ball around, or if they need someone on a set piece specialist late in the game. He is the man for the job. Weston McKennie played 80-something minutes in this one. I mean, fatigue shouldn't be an issue. This is a very durable player. Again, someone who can play every position. He showed his versatility by dropping a little deeper. Again, all action performance from McKennie. Sometimes the quality is a little lacking, but that's kind of just the gig with him at this point. I still think he's a very, very valuable player. And then looking up front, I mean, Brendan Aronson and Tim Weah was not a good performance. Weah was supposed to provide the width. He was on his unnatural left side, and it showed. I don't know why he was on the right. Aronson just isn't quite a winger. I mean, I would have started Zendejas. Aronson is more of a super sub for me, or someone who has to play the middle, but he couldn't because that went to Gio Reyna, who did absolutely nothing before he was hooked. Reyna, Moen's player. He was in the team a few years ago. When he was at Dortmund, there was a half season, full season. He scored like 9 goals in like 1,000 minutes. All of them were just screamers, ridiculous, unsustainable. He went on loan to Forest next year, did nothing. He's a Moen's player. He's not useful. Very talented, but I don't think he should feature again for the U.S. this tournament. Pepe worked hard, very industrious, but I mean, just didn't really have much to feed on. The chances were really flowing through him. I actually thought he looked better on the wing the game prior. I would have given Haji Wright a look in the second half, but I mean, Poch stuck with Pepe. And then just to conclude, Mauricio Pochettino's post-game comments. He was like upset that reporters weren't asking him about um, like they won the group. Sorry, like you just lost a game. Not that this game mattered at all. You played your B team and blah blah blah. It's okay. It's just the manner in which you lost the game, the momentum kill of losing in the 98th minute is not great. And it's like, do you think everyone's going to serenade you? They did that last few press conferences. And then Christian Pulisic skipped the mix zone. We had a reporter there on the ground, our friend Mr. Jared Castillo, and he said a PR person kind of told them all off, and Pulisic got on the team bus. Look, Pulisic's generally a very friendly guy, but I mean, I'm sure this one really got to him emotionally. I just would have preferred him to talk to the media. Every single other U.S. player did, including Tyler Adams, who didn't suit up. It's my pick for the U.S. captaincy role. And then Pochettino, again, super fiery, combative, defensive. It's okay. I mean, Turkey are a very strong team. They didn't play. Some of their starters, like Hakan Çalhanoğlu, didn't see the field, but I mean, with Yildiz and Güler, this the two best players the U.S. have faced by a moonshot this tournament, and they will continue to be with the U.S. play Bosnia in the next round. I don't think this Bosnia team is very strong. Edin Dzeko still's there. Ajmerovic, formerly of the New England Revolution, he comes in off the wing. They have a young player from RB Salzburg who scored against Qatar over the weekend. The goalkeeper is a Bundesliga starter. There's some various pockets of talent in this team. There's a player, Sassuolo, I cannot remember his name, the center back. They have some good players. I mean, not nearly the quality of Turkiye, and the U.S. should expect to win. All right, that's my 7-minute report, baby. Go USA. So All Out Soccer special. I'll be back with Joe and probably Mr. Brad Friedel previewing the US's matchup against Bosnia on Monday. See ya. That's it. And this is also an outro.